defining every bit of your moment.
And God wrought special miracles by the hand of Paul. Encounter the transformation power in God's word as God's servant, Bishop Mike Bamidele, applies God's word to your situation at the miracle service every Monday at Victory Chapel International, State Headquarters, second turning after Moye Filling Station, Dada Estate, off Olusegun Obasanjo Way, Iwo, Ibadan Road, Osogbo. Time 6 p.m. Come, it's your turn to celebrate.
It is well with my soul.
Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. One of the things you can do through Christ is you can resist temptation to impurity, fornication, adultery, homosexualism, bestiality, lesbianism, and all manner of fingering, necking, smooching, all manner of indecency, all manner of uncleannesses, all manner of early and unwanted pregnancies, all manner of dirtiness in relationship, all manner of, shameful approach to life and shameful behavior in relationship. You can have the victory. You can resist the temptation. Don't say, but he touched me. I didn't know what to do. I could not resist him. You can resist the feelings that are wrong. You can scream and shout if someone wants to rape you where people are. You can refuse to go with people to strange places that no one is there. You can escape. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can pray in the Spirit. I can pray in tongues. Now, it's very easy. If you come into Christ, He will baptize you with the Holy Ghost, give you a new power. So anytime you feel power is reducing in your life, you just go on and charge yourself again. Because he that speaketh in tongues edifieth himself. It's like, charging the battery of your handset or the battery of your lantern or rechargeable something. You just charge it again. Speaking in tongues. If you don't have a charger when your handset is flat, you know that you won't be able to make calls or receive any calls because the battery is flat. So many people run with flat batteries in life, and so they are not properly charged. They cannot make calls, and nobody can make calls to their destiny. Even God can't speak to them again. Even devil can always deck them inside the grave of silence. But if you are filled with the Holy Spirit, you charge yourself back again. You say, I can do all things. I can resist this temptation.
It is well with my soul.
And God wrought special miracles by the hand of Paul. Encounter the transformation power in God's word as God's servant, Bishop Mike Bamidele, applies God's word to your situation at the miracle service every Monday at Victory Chapel International, State Headquarters, second turning after Moye Filling Station, Dada Estate, off Olusegun Obasanjo Way, Iwo, Ibadan Road, Osogbo. Time 6 p.m. Come, it's your turn to celebrate.
It is well with my soul.
Please speak to me if you need to on this email address, bishopmikebamidele@yahoo.com, or let's meet on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is 080-340-58471. Remember, WhatsApp only, SMS only.
Clothe me in my right mind.
You want it? We've got it. Wait for it. Now you got it. Rave 91.7 FM. We've got so much sauce, so much juice.
Too much juice, too much sauce, too much sauce, too much juice.
I know you cut me out of prison, where I was heading when I heard somebody kill my brother. 187, I hope he made it to your presence. For me, he was a blessing. At least I know he's resting, and he ain't out here stressing, trying to get to the good life and out of this hood life. I pray when my step pops, stay off of that crack pipe, so mama could sleep night. I know it's been hard on her. I was ripping through the streets, it was hard for her. Now I'm up in hotels on the ocean shore, when I was sleeping on the floor at the corner store. But I made it, and I made me. I know I did wrong, I prayed to God he would save me. Cause I made it, it didn't kill me, so it made me strong. I pray to God that you feel me. Feel me, yeah. Started off in the streets, we would take collection from the streets. People dying all around me, so I gave you my testimony. We were down from the beginning, when the world wasn't listening. Now that I got your attention, let us in with the benediction.
Bottle after bottle, snatching Bel Air out the bucket. Writing all my wrongs for these homies out here thugging. Pray for benediction, pretty women on my premise. Condo out in Cabo, screaming gobbles to my nemesis. Gold around my neck, I'm balling for these final minutes. Nothing lasts forever, for these sins I sing repentance. Lord, shots fired, another gone, I feel that man's pain. Daddy sat me down and said that came with the game. Shake my head, roll up the window, turning up the music. So much anger in these songs for these soldiers that we losing. A mastermind is one who feeding others off his talent. I owe it to my city, but it's time I pay my balance. I'm in Holyfield's estate. I started with a pallet. I made my first tape. I gave that shit to Cali. Thankful for my supporters, everyone that ever bought us. Grateful for every lesson these Miami streets taught us.
Started off in the streets, we would take collection from the streets. People dying all around me, so I gave you my testimony. We were down from the beginning, when the world wasn't listening. Now that I got your attention, let us in with the benediction.
Music like never before.
It makes you stay glued
to your radio.
You don't wanna let go.
You don't want to let go.
Rave
91.7 FM.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to Turning Point. I'm Femi Emmanuel. Please open your two hands before you as usual and let's start with prayers. God will put his divine presence on you. This week we open for you on time. You will return home today smiling, dancing with a testimony. Say, I receive it. Prayer over. Let's take off. Today's wisdom bite for our meditation is this. Be the change you desire to see. Be the change you desire to see. One thing everyone I know desires in life is a positive change. Every man or woman wants to see change from bad to good, good to better, and better to best. Yes, it is normal, and it is good. God also endorses change for everyone. But change, I mean positive ones, are initiated, provoked, and worked for. As a matter of fact, change is not only worked for, it must be forced. Another name for a forced change is revolution. Learn to force a change on yourself and things. For instance, if you want to cut down on your weight to look trim, smart, and vibrant, then you force your body to eat. I mean, you deal with your appetite. Your body wants sweet things, more food, and mineral drinks, but you say no to it. You learn to fast, eat less, and eat at the right time. Avoid certain fatty foods and do regular daily physical exercise. If you do that, you will be trim, smart, and healthy. But that change will require force. You force your body to eat. If you want your children to be well behaved and come up fine in life, you do not take it easy with them when they are growing up. Every child left alone to self will be spoiled. If you desire your finances and career life to enjoy maximum success, you diligently pursue your vision. It is not going to be easy, but you force yourself to it. Write down these 3 quick points before we go on this subject. Number 1, identify the needed area. Mark out very clearly areas and issues calling for change in you. Every change must begin with self. Number 2, don't mind the pain. Every change is initially painful, but endure the pains and go ahead. You will soon be reaping the gains. 3, finally, get educated. Education is the pathway to reformation and revolution. So educate yourself and others for the needed change. Good morning. Listen to this. Telephone numbers to call for prayers and for counseling appointments is Pastor Bode Oluwaleye on 0902 45 77796. 0902 45 77796. Is anointed, knowledgeable, matured in the Lord and the ministry to help you with all the spiritual needs you may have. If you reside in Osogbo, especially if you live around Olaya, Ode-Ede, Ikirun Road, Ofatedo, Odiolowo, Ede, Hallelujah Estate, Oroki Estate, Ogoluwa, and other areas around Osogbo and Ede, then worship with us every Sunday at Living Spring Chapel International, directly behind Fabome Petrol Station, around LG Main Showroom, Bogon, Ibadan Road. 2 services hold there every Sunday, 8 to 10 a.m. English service, 10 to 12 noon Yoruba service. On Tuesday, come to watch me live there, 6 to 7 p.m. Same venue. For more information on Sunday and Tuesday services and for prayers and counseling appointments, call Pastor Bode Oluwaleye on 0902 45 77796. Start calling or chatting now. God sent me because of you. Heaven will not rest until you are truly blessed and fulfilled. I'm Femi Emmanuel. I love you. Have a wonderful day.
No matter where you belong.
If I tell you, say I love you. Oh. If I tell you, girl, my money, my body, now you. Even if I didn't know you, girl, I'm not gonna follow me.
Have you ever seen this man moving?
Rave 91.7 FM. Got you covered. all ages.
By the way, the boss brain.
Maven.
Longest, who no go no. All things on the beat, who know yeah, must hear. Say Ricardo on this one, yeah. When me you there, when just know the to mix my jingo. When me you there, when girls no greet to dance my disco. When me you there, when up and no greet to shine the lights. Oh, when me you there, when man no sleep they walk all night. Done. Small boy done, a biggie man. Small boy buy in mama house. Small boy drive, we kick car. Blessing follow this small boy. Oh. When me you, on them they got a back then. When me you, yeah. When me you, when no BMW. Now me stack up a bullet, back to W. I'll be happy at them come. Now my life you not get come. I'll be happy at them come. Challenge me, I no believe my power. Yeah. Oluwani, you don't see Oluwani. Don't make them, cause everybody don't make them. She be not God, they bless them. She be not God, Papa God, now him just they bless them. All of my guys, they relate. All of the guys with they hate, all of them, they relate. All of the girls, them run over here. All of the girls, them run over here, yeah. Oluwani, you don't see Oluwani. Oluwani, she be you don't see Oluwani. Oluwani, she be Oluwani. Oluwani, she be you don't see Oluwani. When me you there, when just know the to mix my jingo. When me you there, when girls no greet to dance my disco. When me you there, when up and no greet to shine the lights. Oh, when me you there, when man no sleep they walk all night. Oh, it's my boy. Small boy done, a biggie man. Small boy buy in mama house. Small boy drive, we kick car. Blessing follow this small boy. Oh.
More music, quality talk.
Rave 91.7 FM.
One monkey, we don't like banana. One crayfish, we don't love to bend. You see, for my life, me I don't like pretend. Who want the fish, we don't go swim water. How I know go love you when your papa na governor. Tell me, how I know go love you when your mama be minister. How I know go love you when your uncle be senator. For story to change, not just one signature. So if I love you, you gon' feel my love, oh, my love, oh. Say if I love you, you gon' feel my love, oh, my love, oh. Who know like better thing? Make I see. Who don't like better thing? Make I see. Who don't like better thing? Make I see. Who don't like better thing? Make I see. Jennifer too fine. Them say she too get big eye. Now only big men she define. And say she too like money. Now only big things she dey buy. Every weekend she dey for to buy. As long as you get the money, child, she go love you die. Small children ma come out for house. She come back with belly. Auntie begin the verse. Say, who be the boy? She said, nah, that boy for market. Where they send us to shop. Anti-verse increase. So you know see commissioner picking. You know see your $10 picking. You know see my Kadenuga son. Or you know see Lulu Briggs speaking. And go to self, you know see. And she said, Auntie, I love you. I love you. And she said, Auntie, I love you. I love you. You like better thing, make I see. You like better thing, make I see.
I don't think there's anyone who does not like Betatin. Yeah.
Who wouldn't like Betatin?
Everyone does. Okay? You want to be rich. You want to be famous. You know, you want to be the best doctor in town. You want to be the best engineer in town.
The best.
Everything the best. You want to be second to none in whatever you do. Yes, once again, welcome to Morning Rave and Rave 91.7 FM. This is the headquarters of happiness. What we do is to serve you happiness. Yes, a healthy plate of happiness. And that is what we do every waking moment right here on Rave 91.7 FM. Thompson Towers, my name once again.
And Femi Odufo is my name. Good morning.
Yeah, you know, indeed, it is a brand new day.
Brand new one indeed, though.
Yeah, and you know
the effect of the rain, sir.
Yeah, that's another thing, okay, because I was in my bed some 2 hours ago, 2 hours, 30 minutes ago. So I was wondering, oh, there's rain.
You should have.
I just have to, you know.
Well, you have to stand up.
Exactly. I had to just leave, then, you know, come to work. You understand, okay? But then one interesting thing is that no matter how you know, the rain, you know, went. The most important thing is you knew when it was even falling that you needed to leave your bed. You understand? Because you've got to do what you have to do.
Rise up.
And that is what determination is all about. So you don't make use of the rain as an excuse. Like, oh, because, you know, it was raining. Yeah, that was why I came late to work. No, I don't want you to do that at all, okay? You know, just think about you taking up your own business. How are you going to run it?
Yeah, and you know, motivation is more like standing up in the morning, taking your bets, because you need nobody to tell you to stand up.
Because
so do it, rise up and go to your office.
Yeah.
It's your office, it's your shop, stand up now. The rain is over. They stop falling, so.
And if you go hungry, nobody will bail you out.
Who feed you? Are you coming to meet me?
Who cares?
Who cares? You have
but then we should begin to show love to people, really. But then not to lazy people anyway. You understand, okay? Yeah.
Lazy people, you say.
Not to lazy people. Okay, we can show love, but then not to lazy people.
You know.
But even to lazy people can actually show them love. You know, call them, let them know that you've got to work.
Teach them.
Yeah. Yeah, how to catch fishes now.
And the ones that don't want to learn.
Just leave them alone.
Leave them alone.
Okay, well, you know, our mission right is to motivate you, to get you ready for the day. That's the way it is. When you listen to us every morning, you know, get more fuel. Now you can actually run your day. You know, you can make it a better one. Yeah,
preparing for the day. That's all we do.
Definitely. And how you can make the most of the opportunities that will come your way today. You know, a new day with new opportunities. You know, just for us to be able to identify those opportunities and, you know, use them well.
Use them well. That is it.
So we use them to our advantage.
You don't just identify. You have to find a way to go about it.
Yeah,
because if you it's more like just noticing, oh, I have this idea in me. How do I put it up? Then you sit back again, then you relax. No.
And as you're going out today, make sure you go with your sanitizer. If you have, you know, the financial capacity to buy one, you can actually have a personal sanitizer. There's nothing bad in that, okay? So wash your hands regularly because we're in the season of COVID-19. It is the reality.
We have to protect ourselves from
Definitely.
this virus.
Yeah, it is very key. So I know you believe so much in God, and God loves us so much.
We do that a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
But then, please, anytime you see signs or symptoms, please visit the hospital.
Exactly.
Please.
So, and don't forget, you know, social distancing, very key. You understand? Very important.
Very
okay.
important
so
for you.
it is for you, all for you. Yeah, not because of any other person. Okay.
That's the funniest thing about it, because every instructions we've been given about this virus, it's basically for us, not for anybody else.
Exactly.
It's a personal thing. So whatever social distancing, wash your hands. It's all for your good because the germs and everything on your hands. If you continue to keep them there, you know what it could cost for you.
Exactly.
So follow the instructions.
And today we want you to break new grounds. Yeah, we want you to break new grounds today because it is a brand new day. What are those things that you've not been doing? When elephants are only babies, their trainers keep them constrained to a certain
position.
Yeah, and that is where they are. They are fed there. They do whatever they want to do there. And even when they are untied, they still stay there because they're used to the environment.
They're used to the environment already.
So we don't want you to be like that.
Some people will tell you elephant's brain are the dullest something. It's not like that. It's just because they are confined at that particular time, and the environment where they are, that they confine them to at that particular time, is what they've grown to
Definitely
find out too.
They don't know any other environment, so they just have to be there.
Yeah, that is it.
They believe that is the beginning and the end of the world for them, and they protect such an environment. Okay, and just also like the goldfish. The goldfish also has the same, characteristics. You understand? Confined to a certain environment. But then we don't want you to get confined to a certain environment. We want you to break new grounds. Okay,
break new grounds.
That is what we want you to do because it is key and important. Now, some of the things you can actually do is to keep learning. Yeah, you keep
learn
learning.
by the day.
Exactly.
There's always a saying: you learn every day. You experience, you keep gaining each day when you step out. Some things you've not seen, you didn't see yesterday, you may see them today, and you'll be like, oh, are these things actually existing? And you gain that knowledge from there.
And when you learn, you keep growing. That is
growing.
one beautiful thing about it. You keep growing, and you have your imagination fired. That is one beautiful thing about it. So
and it pushes you to do more.
Yes,
that is
exactly. That is one beautiful thing about it. So learn new things. Just be learning a new skill. Learning a new job. You understand? Okay, and even learning a new course.
A new course.
It is possible now because internet has made everything easy. You have
you could just go on
1,001 courses that you can learn.
You can
learn
understand?
Online. Okay. You don't have to go through the 4 walls.
The 4 walls of your school or anything. You don't need to go there.
Yeah.
Just type it on the net, and your answers are out there for you to go through. And then don't just sit and expect things to happen, because when you don't step out from there, my brother.
Yeah. And there are a lot of beautiful videos online. You want to learn sewing, you can actually learn it online. That is
I'm not sure there's anything else you want to learn you won't see online now.
Anything you want to learn, go online. So you don't have to say, oh, I don't have money to go to, a university.
A training school or whatever.
Or a training school, or a college of education. There are several videos that you can actually learn from online. So we want you to learn new things today. Break your intellectual boundaries. That's what we're telling you. And also explore. That is one beautiful thing about life. When you explore, you also learn new things.
You learn new things.
Places you've not been to, and ask questions.
Explore books you've not even read.
Yeah, exactly. Explore different things. Okay, and it's also all about meeting different people. You understand? When you go to a place, you meet people. You learn how things are being done. Over there, because the way things are done in your country, your own community, in your own village may not be the same way it's done. In other parts.
It's more like the Yoruba saying, "Bashinshin lutiwa ewo bomin."
Exactly.
It's just the same way, because you have to learn new things. What you're doing here may be different from what you see. So you learn that also with whatever it is you've learned before, and it's another advantage for you. It's another advantage.
And we talked about you questioning things too, which is also another thing that you need to learn. Questioning. One thing about me is that I like asking questions. I want to know why why that is the situation. Why not A? Why B? Why not C? Why D? Why should it be so? So the elephant never questions what it would be like to step out of its boundaries. So maybe if the elephant, the elephant had done that, maybe the elephant would have probably known better.
Better than
So explore new thoughts, new beliefs, and and even ideas. Expand the limit of your mind. And make sure that you entertain new things. Yeah, exactly. Break that box now. You can break it. You can actually break it. Another beautiful thing is stretching yourself in your career or relationships or goals, pushing yourself to achieve your ambitions.
Achieve your ambitions.
Yeah.
Pushing yourself, like I mentioned before, pushing yourself to do more. You're stretching yourself. It's not that you're suffering. It's not that you're passing through hard times. No. You are only you want to be better. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
You just want to be better. So stretch yourself, see how far you can go with it, and you see how things turn out for you.
Yeah, because when you look at the word extraordinary, I think the word that is extra there is the extra.
Yeah.
You have ordinary. You don't have
that's the
extra
difference
added
between the
to
two.
it.
Extraordinary.
Yeah.
When you are ordinary, that one is apart. But when you are now extra with the ordinary, there are two different things entirely coming together as one.
Yeah, exactly.
So you'll be different.
So
and very different.
Just for you, it may be just that you need that little push. You understand?
In
Okay?
your career, in your relationship, you just need those little push to move you up, and then you fire.
It's just very possible that maybe someone at the moment is even thinking of giving up. Like, I can't do this thing again. I'm so tired.
You've tried, and tried. You've tried it severally, and it's not giving you the desired result. Keep trying. You will soon break your heaven, like I mentioned before. It's not easy. It's not easy, but
don't ever give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up. That's what we're telling you. Okay.
Don't give up.
Maybe you want to be a musician. Don't give up. Okay. It's very possible that you've recorded several demos and
they are not being played.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
You've not heard your songs anywhere.
But
don't
give
up.
Because it has been said that even if you fail 500 times, what you have learned to do is to do things differently, 500 times. Yeah. So, because if one is not working, if one way is not working, then another will work. So it tells you that, okay, don't do it this way. Do it the other way. And it makes it very interesting.
Very interesting for
yeah.
you.
So when you break your boundaries, you will continue to flourish in this world. And that is it. That is the reality of life. So that's what we want you to do today. We're motivating you, giving you the needed fuel for you to achieve greatness today. All right, we have the song coming your way, Greatness by Sarkodie. But then before we go listen to the song this morning, you've listened to different amazing tunes. Somebody Great by Credibello and featuring Asha. At the same time, you enjoyed this song. Let's talk about Benediction by August Alsina featuring Rick Ross. At the same time, you listen to Oluwani by Ricardo Banks. And Uno One Better Things by Mr. 2K featuring the Joneses. Okay, and when you if you did listen to that particular song by August Alsina, Benediction, it tells so many things. Exactly, it is a story of struggle. A story of a man who never gave up. Yeah, and you can just adopt that same spirit this morning. Yeah. All right. Greatness by Sarkodie and also CCTV by King Promise. On that song, you have Mungiz and also Sarkodie there as well. We'll be back. Just stay tuned.
Pushing myself to the pinnacle. I damn yemen and physical. My 2 million Ghana rappers, I'm sorry, but I can't be penny and lyrical. Rapping I damn on kind of shit. From Mike and the Bremen, advance ABT, your Q I can. It may be kaboom the tragedy. This is the return of VD and me. I bet you will be a winning permit. Open up medicine, what do you mean? Would you pay your gas out to 7? Casana for Chemi. Who you pen at 2 in the Shemi? My toto me punching and one of my canish. One of the rapper to semi. Rapping the mammy, the woman, your bomb is a Toma. Will be to me breaking me record on ya. Timothy will draw the woman. Obisi Saku Yamabo. Get him saying, I will ya when yama. Become a little Casa de Paco. I said, boy, to be able to my Toma. Yama penny, me the rapper to touch up. Whoop your boy, I don't know why you didn't say the flat. Who would have gone out to Jaka? Oh, we should have had a Casa so for the Duke of your wood to the back. Sana knows to make a check one bus, so we'll come and one better than the Pata. say this a medaya so. Many so I do who's a new baby. Rapping the crowd is a volleyball. My chest will be but they want me more. The money, the fame, and the rolling the on the beach, me, I want them more. Cashing the problem as far as I'm rapping. I promise my team will be cashing out. My record, then you my heart, they me releasing Tiana fast.
Rave FM 91.7. Amazing music. Quality talk.
Oh, na, 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 King promise, yeah.
King Beats, let's go.
Oh, na, 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 yeah. They say I do me, sure me, You know they say I be better past anybody. They say we sure, and your boy, no. See, so when they hustle, know they make chance pass me by. So make it do your best and use your sense. I show the stresses, I put girl first, Charlie, it no be race, it no be test. The jar guide so no one can test. So make it tell them. So we become no the fear them. Papa got the for my side, so no shake it.
Yeah, when you're media, on Tonko na on do. Mommy, me CCTV, baby, and anyone me so. Even if I walk through the valley of death, I know the fear. Every day, be your guide. Yeah, when you're media, on Tonko na on do.
Right, welcome back to Morning Raven Rave 91.7 FM. Okay, you've listened to two tunes there. One by Sarkodia Greatness. And of course, you know, everyone wants to be great. Yeah. So, but then greatness is just...
Do you think it's everyone that wants to be great?
Yeah, you know, if you're in this world, I don't know what your mission would be like. You know, okay, you just want to be in this world and just stay in this world.
Enjoy like and...
You know,
greatness,
that's what it is.
Greatness.
Yeah. But then greatness, you know, means different things to different people. You understand, okay? So, to some people,
yeah.
you know, we talk about being confined into an environment, you know, in a particular environment. Now, some people, that is greatness to them. You know, that little territory.
They just want to be the king over that little territory.
That little slice of life. They're comfortable with it. But some people, you know, they want to conquer the world. They don't want to stay, you know, within their village, within their community, even within their own country, not even within the African continent. They also want to go global. That's one thing about them. So that is what greatness means to them. But some people, you know, existing within their village, just within the little space, they're okay with it. And, you know, they feel that is the beginning and the end of the world. But can you question them? So, and that song, Greatness by Sarkodia, there for you. And, you know, if you are in this world, if you're a part of, you know, the tenant of this earth, then definitely you have to think about, you know, greatness. You just have to be great. That is the way it is. Except you have come to this world with no vision, no mission. And I don't think there's anyone in this world without mission. And even those who have turned out to be maybe touts today, maybe if they had had a good background, you know, good parenting, if they had had, you know, the same opportunity that you had, they would have turned out well, you know, better. That is one thing I believe. So anytime I move around and I even see someone who's a tout, you know, I don't judge the person. I try to listen to their story because they always have something to say and a story to tell. Maybe they didn't have that opportunity that you had. So when you see them, you know, show love to them, speak to them. Okay? So that's just the way it is. And that person you think is not serious, or that person you think is not working out enough, the person may be working out, but maybe the person didn't have the opportunity that you had. You know, maybe in terms of parenting, in terms of, you know, upbringing, in terms of even having the opportunity to even go to school. That is it. So don't judge anybody, don't judge people at all. But great. That is what Sarkodia is talking about, greatness. Okay, and he says that as long as he continues to sing, you know, it will keep cashing out, and cash is very key, very important. Okay, because some have said after money it is still money. Yeah. All right. You also listen to CCTV by King Promise, featuring Mungiz and Sarkodia. CCTV, you know, many parts of the song in a language I do not understand, but then I like the rhythm, I like the melody. That's one thing about music. You don't need to understand the language, but then there's the way it eats you and you feel it. So when you listen to that thing, you know that, okay, the guy's talking about the facts that, okay, well, we just, it's thanking God at the same time, you know, he's also furthering his hustle. Yeah, the hustle and bustle of today will definitely come. You get to walk, somebody, we just make you to feel, you know, just very bad. Yeah, there are people like that, okay, they're waiting for you. When you get to walk, they just make you feel somehow, or they just make you angry, okay? But then you don't have to be. Just make sure you hold on to yourself, you know, hold on to yourself. Make sure you don't betray any emotion, because you've got to have your eyes on the balls. Very key. Yeah, have your eyes on the balls. Have your eyes on those goals that you've set out for yourself. And so far you know what you're doing, so far you know what you want to achieve, you don't listen to the noise of the marketplace. Yeah, that is the way it is. So because many people will definitely say some things as you're trying to do something, so you're striving. Some people will feel like, okay, this thing cannot work, but it can work. Yeah, so you shouldn't allow anybody to discourage you at all. Yeah, you know, one beautiful thing is that if you are a football player, for instance, you know, maybe when you started playing, some people in your environment will feel like, why are you doing this? You're just wasting your time. Your mates are in school, so what are you doing? You know, you're never going to get anything out of this.
Probably you're doing the same thing the same way.
Exactly.
Why not try changing the way you do things?
Exactly.
And let them see the difference in what you do.
You know, okay. But at the same time, they will also try to discourage you. They feel like, okay, this thing will not work out well for you. You know,
even if you do them differently, they'll still feel, what is he doing? What is he doing? Yeah. Because you're not doing it the same way, the same way they're doing their own. Yeah. So why not try pursuing that way which you've chosen to pursue, and see the difference in the. And
when you eat that gold, they feel like, oh,
see you. And I saw that thing. No,
I'm telling you,
I saw that thing. No, I was supposed to do it like this, but they didn't.
Yeah,
you took that part.
But it is then they will now say, oh, I know this guy. We actually grew up together. You know, it was my neighbor.
We lived in the same house then. This house is just opposite my house. So yeah, I knew him then, but
they will never. They will never talk about you know, those things, those you know, FT things that they did.
They won't. They won't tell you that.
Maybe they don't remember.
They remember. What would they want to tell you when they know they didn't support you at the beginning? Yeah, so what else?
So you I think at times you also need just one person, you know, at least one person to support your dream.
To support you.
You understand? Okay, that and the way God has structured the.
Just watch it.
Watch it.
Yeah, you get there.
Okay,
definitely.
All right.
You have to have these things. The way to do things. You have to follow this procedure. You have to do this and that. The etiquette and how you handle things. Because it tells how far you will go.
Yeah,
it tells how far you will go.
Yeah. All right. Level Up by Sierra is next. And, you know, after listening to the music, we talk about, you know, some tips and etiquettes. Okay? So just stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
I'll be right back.
Okay, remember what I told you. Be your own boss. Love yourself. Get up and dance. Level up.
Level up, 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 level up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. So yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Them more mistakes are gone, I won't do them no more. That's old news, that's new news, I done did that before. I turn nothing to something, my comeback on 100. Let's talk it, more action, you just gon' see coming. I just keep elevating, no losses, just upgrading. My lessons made blessings, I turn that into money. They gotta never settle, this view is so much better. I'm chilling, I'm winning, like on another level. Oh, you can talk all you want. See me as a prayer, nothing I'm afraid of, and I can have it all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, level up, level up, level up. You can talk all you want. See me as a prayer, nothing I'm afraid of, and I can have it all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. All this sauce so level, on another level.
Sarah's telling you to step up to the plate.
Level up.
Yeah, level up. Okay, so that pace is not enough.
Double your hustle.
Yeah, just like when you were serving this land, Nigeria, when you were on national youth service,
club,
that was this thing that the soldiers used to say back then. They say double up.
Double up.
Double
Okay.
up.
Oh. So they tell you double up.
Double up.
You
Yeah,
want
tell
it
you.
to be faster than the way you were,
Yeah.
and just put more action into it.
Exactly. All right. Welcome to Tips and Etiquette on Money Rave and Rave 91.7 FM. And we told you that, tips and also etiquette, they're very key and important because they are important components of the social situation. So if you want to go far in life, then you need to understand, what etiquettes are all about. And, what are we going to talk about this morning? It's all about, surefire ways to handle yourself anywhere you go. Anywhere you go, anywhere you find yourself. How do you handle yourself? Yeah, that is what we'll be talking about at this particular point in time. Okay, surefire ways to handle yourself anywhere you go.
Anywhere you go.
How do you handle yourself anywhere you go?
Because it shows who you are and the kind of person you made up.
Yeah, exactly. Your personality.
It shows.
It's not about you telling someone who you are.
Who you are. Let them see it in you.
Yeah.
Etiquette, they show you exactly. It's just like a painting. You don't. How do I put it now? You see a painting and the painting is described. Painting. When you see a person, you can't really say this is the person. You are just seeing the picture alone. You don't know the personality of the person. You know nothing about the person. Even if you don't, you